Welcome you all, Danny here, Sigbiker Studio, and today we do something really unfair. It will be comparing the GoPro Hero 4 sports camera, which has been with me since the beginning of my channel, so over 2 years right now, with the Ichonntechs IT model. This one is still available on the market and would cost you just about $500. And this one you can buy on Amazon for about $60. $560. So the price difference is huge, but will there be a lot of difference in the performance of these two? Just in a second, I'm gonna hop up on the bike and you will see both cameras on the handlebars on my bike, on my testing loop. And I'm not gonna tell you at first which one is on what side of the screen, which I'm gonna divide, and you will see the comparison of these two. Before I tell you a little bit more about the camera, let's see what you get in the box. So the box looks pretty nice. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be just saying how awesome this camera is. I'm just gonna tell you how do these two compare. I was surprised with how many things we get with the camera. So just quick view here. We've got 4K, which not many people will even know how to use, and not many people still have the screen which will display the 4K video. So this is not the most important one for me. We've got adjustable angle up to 170 degrees, which is very good. 20 megapixels diving mode with the red filter, and then the gyro anti-shake system. So the box is really nice. I would rather like to save all this paper. But this is the camera, and this is I think the biggest thing I don't like about this camera is that it pretty much copies the design of the GoPro. GoPro has been the first one. It made the road for any other brands that is trying to be selling the sports cameras, and I would love to see some cool designs, some original designs, not only copying GoPro. Let's be honest, this is copying GoPro, so that's something I'm not gonna be so happy about, but this is how it looks like. It comes with this skeleton. We've got two doors. This is the locked doors, the closed ones. So this is fully waterproof. You can dive with this one. You can go for mountain bike marathons in the dirt. It will work pretty fine. And this design of opening, I think it comes like from GoPro Hero 3. So the older type of the design. And here is the camera. It looks just like this one. Same exact camera. So that's it. But as for the accessories, man, you've got a lot of them, a lot of different mounts. So you never get that much with GoPro, for example. We've got the open doors, just some little space here on the left and on the right side, and the mic, the audio is pretty good through this one. So you're gonna hear that just in a second. Different mounts. I'm using this one, for example, for my chest mount. We've got some stickers, so you can just stick these to the helmet, to the car, or whatever, to your boat. And then more of the accessories. This is so surprising for me, for $60 about. So we've got the handlebar mount, or different tubes mounts, so you can mount it on the bike on different places on your bike. We've got some really nice clips here, super handy, and also some adapters for like photographs. How do we call it? The thing that you put the camera on. So pretty cool thing. A lot of these things come with this whole package, and the USB cable, and then we've got the manual, but also some stickers. With this, I don't know how to mount this. What would this one be for? You can also clean your lens with this rag, and then the zip ties, and then some more things to mount your camera on your arm, on on the tree, whatever, and then some short manual. Okay, let's go through the main features of this one. So 4K, I'm not using 4K that often, and believe me, the amateur people or athletes will not maybe need 4K, but good quality HD 60 seconds, 60 frames per second is important, and that's what you get with this one. And super important thing you get with this camera is that you see what you're going to be filming. This camera, this is the Hero 4, so it's not 5, not 6, but this one I have to connect to my smartphone through the app. It has Wi-Fi in order to see how I'm putting the camera. Let's see, when I'm showing you some cadence or some accessories of the bike, some components, I don't see what I'm really filming, so I need the smartphone for that. Here you've got the screen. This is not a touch screen, which is good because it would take more energy out of our batteries. So this is cool. The angle adjustable up to 170 degrees, which is cool. We've got here this button. We're gonna change from the filming mode to the photograph mode, and here we have all the settings. So resolutions, I'm using the full HD 60 frames per second most of the time, but you've got also the Ultra HD, so this is the 4K. So that's cool. Then we've got loop recording, we've got the gyroscope, all the features you would love to have on a super advanced camera. So this is the advantage. And the angle, let's see the angle, 170, 40, 110, and 70. So how it looks like with the 70. Okay, this is the 70. So, oh, sorry. This is the 70. I'm looking at my camera, and 170 you will see on the bike while I'm riding. So all the features are there. So this is pretty cool. The battery of this one has 1050 milliamps, comparing to GoPro, which has over 1150, something like that. So 100 milliamps less. And also this screen will take a bit more energy, so I would not expect this one to go as long as the GoPro. GoPro works for about an hour. Now just a bit less than an hour for me with 60 frames per second full HD. Otherwise, this one is pretty cool. So for $60, this is a good camera, actually. It is a good camera, I must tell you that, because there won't be that much difference in quality. So let's just jump to my testing loop and what to look for. Look at all the details, like the leaves, the trees. I'm gonna just write in between all these dynamic shots, because it's the bitrate, not only the frames per second, but the bitrate that is very important, and the chipset, which is the Sony chipset on this one. This one worked pretty well. The colors, I mean, the colors, well, let's just see the video first, and then I'll just say a couple of words about it. All right, we are here outdoors on my training loop. This is my field test, which should take about 5 minutes right now, with all the trees which are now just down. But anyway, both cameras on my handlebars, both 60 frames per second, both full HD. And you should be looking at some details like the leaves, the trees and anything, because it's not the frame per second that wins here, because both are 60, but the bitrate. There will be some brighter places, there will be some darker places, so the brightness of those two will be compared as well. The audio check, I'm talking closer to the GoPro right now. With the opened back door. I'm talking closer to the Ichonntechs right now with the open back door as well, but there are only just like 2 little holes, because the LCD screen is protected there. So we're gonna do the loop and see how these two compare. So I didn't want to tell you about the colors first, because you would know right away which one was GoPro, which one was Ichonntechs. GoPro has more beautiful colors. The whole video just looks kind of better, but it's not because of how natural these colors are. This is actually not really natural. The GoPro in the Pro Tune setting, as I'm using it, will just boost all the colors. So it's not natural, but it looks amazing. So that's what we want to be looking at on the videos. This one would be, I think, closer to the real colors. But if you looked at those leaves and everything, the bitrate is pretty good. Here we have 45,000 kilobytes per second. Here we had 42 or 43. So not that big difference. And also the lighting, there was some tracks I was going through some darker places. This camera was doing pretty well. So I must tell you, for $60, for some amateur athletes or just people traveling or so, this might be pretty good thing, especially that you really see what you're filming. So that's my opinion, guys. You've got some discount code in the description, so you can use that if you want to. And okay, Dan, which one would you choose? Guys, if I was to choose the camera for doing 2000 movies, like I already did on my two channels, I would go for GoPro. I still like the quality of the videos. The quality of the accessories of GoPro was low. This also was bad on my camera. So I just put some tape here and now it's just better. So it's not like super good quality, but in terms of the video quality and how it works when I'm going through the darker and brighter, darker, brighter places in the forest, GoPro is the choice for me. But I would say this is like a professional choice. If I was just to have some fun with my friends, I would never spend $500 having the option of spending just 60 and have this camera with this screen and with all these accessories. And that's what I think. Let me know, what do you think? Thank you so much for watching. See you guys. Bye bye.